Now, on Friday when the market closed, NEO finished the day trading at $7.25, which was up 3.42%. Now, you will know that, or you will notice that just this last week, in the last 5 trading sessions, NEO stock went up by 1.9%, but in the last month, NEO is down 4.5%. Year to date, NEO it's up 59%, and in the last 52 weeks, NEO it's up 42%, meaning that the kind of share price that NEO was trading at last year around this time versus now, NEO it's up 42%, which is something that is great, and it shows you the good improvement that overall we are seeing from NEO. I mean, share price of NEO, it's very important to the new investors, because when NEO share price goes up, it's either those that were on a red like myself, our losses are being cut off or are being reduced, which is something that is great. And to those that bought or started buying NEO at its 52-week low, they are making more and more profits, which is something that favors both those that are long and strong onto NEO. I mean, there's a lot that we have discussed or I've told you about NEO in terms of the share price, and one of the things that I think we revealed when talking about the share price this week was the sentiment or the letter or a statement made by Goldman Sachs onto NEO, where they are saying that they are increasing the price target from $4 to now $7 because of what they are seeing in terms of the deliveries, because of the demand that they are seeing onto the Onvo L90 and the all-new NEO ES8. And I'm not sure what these analysts are going to say about what we saw yesterday in terms of the deliveries, but I can tell you now some of them are going to come and increase the price target onto NEO, because NEO reaching profitability, it is becoming a reality scenario, because especially seeing the kind of deliveries that NEO is now producing on a monthly basis, you will know that this month that we are in, which is the month of November, there is more that even NEO is still expecting to do, or there is a massive delivery upgrades that NEO is still expecting to achieve, which is something that is just so great, because we know now that there is demand onto NEO cars, Onvo cars and Firefly, and therefore NEO can be able to sustain good deliveries. I just don't know the exact figures, but I can tell you, or like I've made the predictions, we are going to see plus 50,000 deliveries right now in November, and then plus 60,000 deliveries in December, which is going to make or give NEO that 150,000 total deliveries that they're expecting now for Q4. And my dear friends, I look forward, man. I just look forward to that. I think we need to brace ourselves for what is coming, because NEO is really cooking, and the NEO that we are seeing right now, it's very much different from the NEO that we were seeing in previous years, in previous months. And this NEO right now, it is going to turn to profitability. And guess what the share price is going to do, or how the share price is going to respond to that? It is going to be so great. I'm telling you, my dear friends, I cannot wait to see that happening, because with that we are going to see also the share price even recovering further. Some people are saying profitability has been priced, but we don't know. I don't think so, because look, in terms of the market cap, NEO, it's still valued lower than XPeng, or it's still valued below even Leoro, right? I know Leoro, it's a profitable company, but NEO, how it has been improving, or how the deliveries have been coming, you and me can agree that it deserves to be valued more than the two companies. But I'm not here. I mean, with XPeng though, they are delivering more than NEO, but remember the revenue that NEO generates. It is expected to be 50% more than the revenues that XPeng generates right now in Q4. And my dear friends, it's something that is just so great, something that the market will have to realize and readjust. But anyways, I don't want to jump off the gun. Let us wait and see what happens, because the delivery, the difference of deliveries between XPeng and NEO in the first month of Q4 were just around 2,000. NEO sold 40,000 or just over 40,000, whilst XPeng sold just over 42,000. The difference is 2,000, but the revenue difference, that is where it's going to be so crazy, because I can tell you that even though XPeng generated 2,000 more cars than NEO, in terms of revenue generation, I can tell you now that you'll be surprised to know or to see that the kind of revenues that XPeng generated from those 42,000 cars and the kind of revenues that NEO generated with those 40,000 cars, as compared to the kind of revenues that NEO generated by these 40,000 cars, there's already a difference of 50%, or by 50%, meaning that NEO's revenue that they generated with those cars might be 50% more than that revenue that XPeng generated. This is because, look, the best-selling model for XPeng Mona 3 cost around $16,000, right? Whilst the best-selling NEO car, which is the Onvo L90, for that month cost around $38,000. That alone tells you that revenue-wise, we are going to see a lot, or a big difference between the revenues that XPeng is generating versus that of NEO. And it's just the beginning, because when you take it to now November, where the all-new NEO ES8 is expected to sell over 10,000 units, you and me can agree that it's going to even be more than what is currently sitting at. Regardless of NEO maybe selling the same units as XPeng, revenue-wise, NEO should generate way more than that revenue that XPeng is generating. But anyways, this is what I just wanted to discuss in terms of the share price, in terms of why we can expect the revenue or the stock price recovery onto NEO. This is why I think, because of the revenues that NEO is going to generate versus that of XPeng, you and me can agree that in terms of valuation, I think it should be adjusted. NEO should either be valued the same as XPeng, maybe looking at just profitability, but looking at the revenues, NEO should easily be valued way more than XPeng, right? There is not supposed to be XPeng being valued more than NEO, because even on the infrastructure side, you will know that NEO has got a lot of infrastructure compared to XPeng. But anyways, the video of this, or the purpose of this video, was just to tell you why we should expect the share price recovery coming onto NEO. And these are some of the points, or these are some of the things that will make NEO's share price to recover in the near future, or in the next couple of weeks, which is why I'm going to take the low trading price as an opportunity to increase and load the boat, because I know one thing, and that is blue sky is coming. Tell me what you think about this. I will see you on the next one, my dear friends. Like, share, subscribe, hit or click that notification bell, because YouTube has been telling me that some of you guys have not been subscribing. You are just watching, but some of you guys are not subscribing, and I will appreciate if you can just subscribe and not only watch, because it takes me some time to create content like this. But anyways, that is all from me. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. That is all from me, and God bless you all.